The secret breakfast. 4 foods you must eat and 4 you must avoid for strength, memory, and joints. There are 4 foods you should include in your daily breakfast and 4 you should avoid completely. The most worrying thing is that 99% of older adults are unaware that their breakfast could be silently harming their health. Issues like rapid muscle loss, drops in sugar levels, and memory loss are linked to some of the breakfasts many seniors consider healthy. Millions of older adults start their day with what they believe is a healthy routine, not realizing it's actually impacting their well-being. Most alarmingly, 98% of people over 60 eat at least one of these harmful foods every week. And once the damage starts, it doesn't stop. There is good news, though. This can be completely reversed. Recent research indicates that replacing just one harmful breakfast food with a healthy option can decrease inflammation, improve strength, and even slow memory loss. Based on shocking scientific studies you likely haven't seen, today we will present the 4 foods older people should avoid and those you must eat daily. These will be organized based on their level of risk and benefit. Pay close attention, because the most beneficial food of all has been shown to reduce inflammation markers by 52% in just 8 weeks, according to recent research. The most surprising thing is that almost no one is eating it. All the data you'll see in this video is backed by real science. There's no speculation, only peer-reviewed studies conducted on older adults just like you. Plus, you'll find links to all the sources in the description. But before we start, don't forget to like the video and tell us in the comments where you're watching from. We read and respond to every message, and we'd love to know how far this information is reaching. Now let's start with the 4th harmful breakfast food, a morning classic that could be causing inflammation and muscle loss every day without you noticing. Big red circle. The 4 breakfast foods to avoid. Number 4, instant oatmeal packets. Although they seem harmless and the packaging says heart healthy, instant oatmeal packets are one of the worst breakfast choices for older adults. Why? Because they are highly processed. This means the oat grains have been so refined that your body digests them almost immediately, causing a spike in blood sugar within minutes. Most packets contain over 18 g of sugar per serving, and many include maltodextrin, a processed carbohydrate that raises insulin even faster than regular sugar. By eating this first thing in the morning, your body panics. Sugar and insulin surge, and an hour or 2 later, everything crashes. You feel shaky, tired, and hungrier than before. Older adults should avoid this metabolic roller coaster at all costs. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, those who ate a high glycemic breakfast showed 47% higher inflammatory levels over the next 6 hours. This means the damage persists long after you've eaten. Even worse, frequent morning sugar spikes are linked to a 40% higher risk of developing insulin resistance, especially in older people whose metabolism is already slower. The solution: if you enjoy oatmeal, prepare it yourself with unprocessed, steel-cut whole oats. No packets. Soak them overnight, cook them slowly, and never add sugar. The idea is to start your day smoothly and stably, not with a metabolic explosion that leaves you reeling. Number 3, flavored yogurt cups. They are marketed as healthy, arguing they provide calcium, probiotics, and an ideal start to the day. However, flavored yogurts are one of the most common metabolic traps for older adults. In fact, many have more sugar than a chocolate bar. A single serving of some brands can contain up to 22 g of added sugar, which is more than 5 teaspoons, all before you've even finished breakfast. And it's not just the sugar. They also include thickeners, artificial flavorings, sweeteners, and colorings, all of which disrupt the balance of gut flora and promote inflammation. This is especially serious in older adults. According to a study published in the Journal of Gerontology, those who ate sweetened dairy products for breakfast showed a 34% increase in inflammatory markers like CRP and IL-6 in just 2 hours. That inflammation doesn't just cause discomfort, it also damages tissues, weakens the immune system, and accelerates cognitive decline and muscle loss. And watch out, even low-fat versions are misleading. When the fat is removed, sugar is often added to compensate for the taste, resulting in a loss of the healthy fat that helps stabilize blood sugar and absorb nutrients. Two essential functions for healthy aging. The best option, if you like yogurt, is to choose plain Greek yogurt with no added sugar or flavors. Not the typical vanilla or strawberry, just the natural one. Add fruit or a pinch of cinnamon yourself. That way, you get the protein and probiotics without the metabolic chaos that flavored yogurt causes. It may seem like a minor change, but it is actually huge, especially if you want to protect your memory, energy, and metabolic health from the first hours of the day. Number 2. Breakfast cereals. Even the ones considered healthy. This is one of the biggest deceptions sold to older adults. Most morning cereals are ultra-processed, full of sugar, and empty of nutrients, even those that claim to be high-fiber, bran, or multigrain. On the surface, they look healthy, but the story is different. The refined grains in these cereals are digested quickly, turning into sugar almost instantly. And when artificial vitamins, sugar, and additives are added, the result is a food that spikes blood sugar without providing real nutrition. Frequently eating processed cereals is associated with a 21% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes, according to the British Medical Journal. An analysis from the Nurse Health Study found that those who ate cereal for breakfast were 36% more likely to accumulate abdominal fat after age 60. And it's not just about weight. Abdominal fat releases inflammatory substances that damage muscles and increase the risk of strokes. Every time you pour a bowl of cereal, you start your day with a combination of chemicals that slow down your metabolism, increase inflammation, and open the door to chronic diseases. Even cereals with no added sugar often contain fruit juice concentrate or malt extract, which have similar negative effects. The worst part is that, due to their soft texture, many older adults with dentures or dental issues choose them. But that short-term convenience brings long-term consequences. There are much better options that balance blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and preserve muscle strength, even if you're looking for something quick and simple. But cereal is not one of them, not even close. It is one of the riskiest breakfast routines for an older adult. Big Red Circle, the worst breakfast mistake. In first place, the worst breakfast mistake that many older adults still make is eating white bread with jam or margarine. Although it seems harmless, it's a quick and cheap classic. This combination is one of the most devastating blows to your muscles, brain, and metabolism, all before 9 a.m. White bread is made almost entirely of starch. The fiber, minerals, and everything that slows digestion have been removed. As a result, your blood sugar spikes as if you had drunk a can of sugary soda just minutes after eating it. And if you also spread margarine on it, you're ingesting industrial processed fats like canola or soy oils, which generate oxidative stress and inflammation. If you add jam, you're eating concentrated sugar on a sponge of processed fat. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who frequently consumed refined bread with trans fats were 48% more likely to suffer cognitive decline over a 5-year period. And it doesn't end there. Another study published in the European Journal of Endocrinology found that this type of breakfast caused blood sugar fluctuations that decreased insulin sensitivity by 34% in people over 60. When insulin doesn't work properly, you not only lose energy, but your immune system weakens, muscle mass is reduced, and over time, blood vessel walls are damaged. Even if you don't feel it immediately, your body notices it. The impact is subtle but profound. If you want to maintain your mobility and independence, this is the type of breakfast you must eliminate completely. And beware, not even whole wheat bread is safe for everyone. If you have gluten intolerance or sugar issues, it could still be detrimental. White bread with margarine and jam is the most harmful breakfast for an older person, yet it continues to be served every day in homes and nursing residences. The 4 must-have breakfast foods. Now let's change focus. Let's talk about the 4 breakfast foods older adults must eat every day. Besides being healthy, science has shown they reduce inflammation, increase energy, protect muscles, and strengthen the brain. We start with number 4, and you'll be surprised to learn what your body has been needing every morning without you knowing it. Number 4, chia seed pudding. Many are surprised, but if you're over 60, this is one of the most effective and simple foods you can incorporate into your morning routine. Although tiny, chia seeds are a nutritional powerhouse. When soaked in water or plant milk overnight, they form a gelatinous pudding that offers deep cellular support and sustained energy. The key is their omega-3 fats and fiber. Just 2 tablespoons provide 10 Gray of fiber and 4 G of anti-inflammatory omega-3s. This is crucial for older adults. According to a study in the Journal of Nutrition, higher soluble fiber intake improved insulin sensitivity by 39%, and regular omega-3 consumption reduced the risk of muscle loss by 30%. Furthermore, chia seeds slow down digestion, allowing blood sugar to rise gradually and stay stable for hours. No mental fog or crashes, just steady clarity and strength. And that's not all. Their gelatinous texture feeds good gut bacteria, which is key to improving nutrient absorption and immunity in aging bodies. How to prepare it? Soak 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in half a cup of almond or coconut milk overnight. In the morning, stir and add cinnamon or some berries. You don't need to cook, force chewing, or worry about sugar spikes. It's the kind of food that takes care of your brain, joints, and muscles without exhausting your digestion. Ideal for those seeking strength and simplicity from the first bite of the day. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to subscribe, like, and activate the bell to not miss the next video. Number 3. Beets or beet smoothies. Beets are not typically considered a breakfast food, but they have the power to radically improve circulation, muscle performance, and even brain function in older adults. The reason is that beets are rich in natural nitrates. When you consume them, your body converts them into nitric oxide, a compound that dilates blood vessels and improves circulation. This is fundamental as you age. Over time, blood flow decreases, slowing the delivery of oxygen, minerals, and hormones throughout the body. The brain receives less energy, muscles recover slower, and you feel weak, tired, and drowsy. But beets change that. According to a study published in the Journal of Gerontology, older adults who drank beet juice every morning increased their walking speed by 19% and their muscle oxygenation by 21% during exercise. And not only that, a Wake Forest University study showed that beet-inclusive breakfasts improved brain function in just 4 days, especially in the frontal lobe, responsible for memory and decision-making. This is not theory. It's a real and measurable change, and you don't have to eat them raw. A simple smoothie with half a cup of cooked beets, water, and a few drops of lemon is enough to get that nitrate boost. Drink it 30 to 60 minutes before physical activity, and you'll notice more endurance and energy. You can add fruit like bananas or berries to improve the taste without losing benefits. Starting at breakfast, this small adjustment can help you move more freely, think more clearly, and protect your muscles. Number 2. Pasture-raised eggs. For years, eggs were unfairly criticized, but new studies confirm the opposite, especially for older adults. Pasture-raised eggs are one of the most complete and nutritious breakfasts available. They are rich in high-quality protein, healthy fats, and a unique cocktail of vitamins: choline, B12, selenium, and vitamin D, all essential for muscle health, metabolism, and memory as time goes on. A large egg contains about 6 g of absorbable protein, and after 60, this makes a difference. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who consumed at least 25 g of protein at breakfast retained 45% more muscle mass than those who only ate carbohydrates for breakfast. And it's not just the protein. The choline in eggs protects neurons and prevents age-related brain decline. Eggs are the best natural source of essential nutrients, but most older adults are deficient in them. And when they come from pasture-raised hens, the difference is even greater. Due to the natural diet and access to fresh air these chickens have, pasture-raised eggs contain higher levels of omega-3s and vitamin D than conventional eggs. This makes a huge difference in bone health and inflammation levels. How you cook them also matters. Avoid frying them in inflammatory vegetable oils like sunflower or canola. Instead, poach them in water or cook them gently in extra virgin olive oil or butter from grass-fed cows. Soft-boiled, scrambled, or poached are excellent options that promote easy digestion and better preserve the nutrients. Furthermore, eggs are safe, satisfying, and soft, ideal for people who have difficulty chewing or swallowing. Few meals are as versatile and complete as this for those who want to maintain strength, protect their memory, and age with stability. And they're not just useful at breakfast. Eggs can be the foundation of long-term solid health. The number one, wild blueberries. In first place, the most important food older adults should consume every morning is wild blueberries. We're not talking about the large watery ones that come in plastic containers, but the small, dark, wild variety. This type of blueberry is packed with powerful antioxidants and brain-boosting compounds. They are much more than just a sweet fruit. They are medicine for your metabolism, muscles, and memory. Wild blueberries contain high concentrations of anthocyanins, a type of phytochemical that scientific studies have shown to reverse oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and even repair aging brain tissue. In research, older adults who ate just 1 cup of wild blueberries every morning showed remarkable improvements in concentration and memory after only 90 days. And that's not all. According to a study published in Nutrients, inflammatory markers decreased by 52% in older people who included wild blueberries in their daily meals. According to another study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, this is unprecedented data. But this goes beyond antioxidants. These blueberries also improve blood flow to the brain and muscles, which translates to more energy, better coordination, and faster physical recovery after activity. The result? More independence, better cognitive function, and fewer falls in daily life. The secret is to use fresh or frozen wild blueberries, not the large commercially grown ones. The wild ones are smaller, darker, and contain many more active compounds. You can add them to Greek yogurt, chia pudding, or blend them into a smoothie. The impact they have on your body is deeper than their flavor, and they do not spike blood sugar. They strengthen muscles, nourish the brain, and protect cells. If there is one single modification you should make to your breakfast this year, it is this. 1 serving of wild blueberries every morning. There is nothing more effective or powerful. Conclusion and call to action. Now, the truth is on the table. Breakfast can help you build a strong body or break it down little by little. And in older adults, the effects are noticed almost immediately. Foods like white bread with margarine, sugary yogurt, processed cereal, or instant oatmeal not only spike blood sugar, but they also inflame your body, weaken muscles, cause joint pain, and slowly steal your strength and freedom. But you don't have to let that happen. With breakfasts like wild blueberries, pasture-raised eggs, chia pudding, and beet smoothies, you can start to reverse the damage, strengthen your body, and provide it with the nutrients it needs to stay firm, stable, and agile into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. There are no fads here. These are scientifically proven solutions. Every study mentioned in this video was conducted with real older people, with real results and tangible changes. This is not a guess or an experiment. It is nutrition with purpose. Now it's your turn. What food will you replace this week? Tell us in the comments. We read everyone. If you learned something today, please click like so other older adults can discover this vital information, and subscribe so you don't miss the next videos. Remember to subscribe to see more weekly videos that will help you stay strong for longer. You might not realize it now, but your mornings matter more than you imagine. When you make the right decisions early on, your body thanks you throughout the day. Leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to read them.